Hello. It's been like forever and ever. Amen. Yeah, I have the glasses on and thing because today I'm actually studying. I study in Nanting. Sorry. I'm only now getting breakfast and it's like 12. Okay, LA. I got breakfast. I started getting breakfast around 10:40 or something, but I'm only now finishing the rest, and it was like, you know what, today is sunny, let me actually try to film a little update thing, because every single time I say I'm gonna do it, then I just chicken out and don't do it. I don't even know if this can go up somewhere, who knows. I wonder if you can even hear me because I feel like I'm talking super soft. So yeah, I don't know if I am focused anymore, so I'm looking at the screen and I just remember I got a mic. Very smart, Christina. So I just plugged it in, but I don't know what the audio gonna be like. Anyhow, as you can tell from my background, I am not in Barbados, I am in England. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I feel really nervous to make this video, although I've done this, like I've made mini updates on my phone like a couple of times, and then I'm like, I'm not posting this. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I have been posting pictures on rare occasion, as usual with me on Instagram. I just like browsing and gypsying and seeing what people are up to, but really and truthfully, it's not like my life is so interesting that I have tons of things to post. I don't. I'm doing what I'm normally doing this. Oops, that was very good. Tons and tons of writing, reading, the boring stuff. So I've considered vlogging even, and I was encouraged by someone to actually vlog. Well, actually a couple people to vlog, but I always feel like it's gonna be super duper boring, you know, like some people's got so much going on in their life, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't really stage that approach. Plus, every single time I decide I want to film, right, believe it or not, something just happened, and then my face is either break out into something, or I don't know, like just random other things just happen that doesn't make me feel like really again. So as I was saying, I'm eating breakfast so that I could write this essay with a fully nourished brain, because I feel like I don't do such great work on a hungry stomach. I feel like I should be thinking about everything else other than what I'm supposed to be doing. And at current, I'm icing my knee because I fell and hurt it. Yeah, story of my life. So let me go all the way back. I'm actually in London. I came to London in September, like the very end of September. Barely made it. Barely made it. That's a whole nother story that I could probably go on about forever. Because some governments are not serious. Anyway, so I came here in September and I've been doing my post-grad ever since. It's been, I don't want to say a roller coaster, because like when I talk to other people, their experience is just like wow. But it's been filled with lots of eventful occurrences, let's say that. Like for one, having to do sorry, I don't know what the hell getting on my voice, having to do a coursework only course, whereas the coursework is due at the end of the course. That to me seems a little bit insane, because then you don't have really much time for feedback or whatever. And then obviously, as I'm coming from a different place, I'm no longer going to be working in my old job. I have to think about getting a job, paying for things. I mean, there's only so much that like loans and things could cover, although you might have budgeted out, okay, this is good and that is good. I hope I am focused, because I was blindly setting the focus on this. Anyway, but getting a job, no, I feel like it would make a whole separate thing. on this too, because it feels very frustrating in a sense. The system, I don't want to say system, the Babylonian system, but it was a little bit frustrating. Although I will say I was very happy that I actually got replies from places from early on, because I started applying this the end of September, beginning of October when I got here, because it was like, I need to get this out to you, I need to get this done, otherwise I'm gonna keep thinking about it all the time and then keep bothering me and then not be able to do work properly. But I did get replies from a ton of places, and the only sad thing is, had I known about the national insurance number thing before I got here, like, I don't feel like I saw this anywhere. I've seen all the ways to get student discounts, all the ways to get around London, all the sites that you could see, and like other support things that even my school just is like, here, have support. But this in particular was very annoying. So I might do, what is Simon and Martina calls it a TLDR. I might do that, since that might be interesting. Things that you would not expect, or things that are more difficult than they should be when you move to London. So probably would talk about getting an NI number. At home it's called an NIS number, but a national insurance number, and registering for a GP, and then the service at the GP. I could go on, because like, it's not just my experience but other people's experiences with GPs, and saying, I just shake my head and go, Barbados, you actually have something pretty good, don't ruin it. What else could I possibly talk about? Financing studies, because apparently if you're from the UK or the EU, there are tons of opportunities, but if you're international, it's so slim. Like, especially if you come from a small island like me, it is very odd, because we're considered developing, but yet still we're in between developing and developed. So they're like, oh, y'all don't really need money, but we can still count you as needing money. But there are too many terms and conditions to be even considering giving you the money. It's very, very weird. So like seeking a loan or something like that if you're from Barbados, so that you don't get blindsided by anything, because I can tell you now, there are a couple things that they don't say up front, and it just makes you go, really? What else? How to socialize at uni. This is not UE. This is definitely not the KFL campus where everybody just hang out after classes and just, I feel like we just waste a lot of time liming, to be honest. And I mean, I see people here liming, but definitely not to the extent that you would see people in Barbados just, you know, outside on the grass. I don't know what UE changed to be like now, because they took away like my favorite spot, which was the hockey field. They took away the hockey field and put an ugly building there, which makes no sense because it doesn't help the carbon footprint at all. But hey, whatever. And everything else is in direct sunlight, so there's no way that you could just, like, for me, I like to study outdoors or just somewhere where everyone else isn't really, or where everyone might not be hanging out. For instance, everybody here just seems to hang out in the library at this point each semester, which is to me very odd. But they're not hanging out to study, you know, they're hanging out to hang out in the library. Whole nother thing on that. So I don't know. What else could I talk about? What else can I tell you guys about? I finally do have a job though, or at least one job. But I've done like bits and pieces, places, just little odd things, which is interesting because never, ever, ever would have gotten the opportunity to do something like that in Barbados. I've been to a good handful of interviews, so I'm not sure if I could even talk about what to do for an interview, because I don't feel like if I was like amply prepared. Like, I don't know how to prepare for a retail job interview. I have teaching experience and like 1 or 2 years customer service experience. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know. But let me know if you want to hear about that. I don't even know if people still on this channel, because like, it's come and then it's go, and then it's go for like 2 years, and then they come back and be like, here I am. But I ain't gonna fake it. I actually get really busy, and if there are other things that are very important for me to finish, I'm gonna cut out everything that I think is not essential. So this, although I really love doing this, is really fun and whatever, if necessary. Like when I was teaching and trying to apply for this school and the other schools and loans and so on, I had to cut out virtually everything, and I was trying to hang out more with my friends and so on, because obviously if I'm gonna move, I ain't gonna see them for a year, and I don't know if after this I will even be moving back home directly. That's a whole nother thing that we could talk about. But I don't feel educated well enough on that to speak yet. Anyway, so I sorry, I had to cut YouTube for a while. I probably ain't gonna edit this because it will take so long, and then it definitely will not go up. But maybe I will find the other videos that I did, you know, little bits and pieces of updates, and I will put those all in one vlog style thing and call it like Welcome to London. I don't know. But if you want to hear anything in particular about moving countries, cultural differences, being homesick. I don't feel like I'm homesick, to be honest. I do not feel homesick. Yes, I miss my parents and my family and most of my friends, and the time difference is annoying because every time you sit down to say, alright, I can do something important now, especially if it's evening, everybody from home is starting to message you because half the other time they're sleeping or at work or something else. But there are actually quite a number of West Indian things here in London. I guess if I move like further north, or like if I move to a different part that wasn't as diverse as here, I might feel a little bit more homesick. But here it is, especially in this area, I feel like there's everything. I found pomegranates, which I don't think is indigenous to Barbados anyway. I found golden apples. I found saltfish, again not indigenous to Barbados. Cornmeal. I considered making cuckoo, but I ain't really that good. But it had okras, it had all kinds of sweet potatoes, including ones very similar to at home. What else I met? What else did I find? I found tons of Bajan things. It's just, I'm very surprised that our manufacturers have not gotten onto selling our soft drinks out here. I could easily find Jamaican soft drinks and none from Barbados. What is that about? Hello, we need to do something about that. And there are tons of ads for like visit Barbados and tourism things and whatever, but hardly seen any Bajan products out here, which is a little sad, because you can find for Jamaica, you can find for Trinidad, you can find for Guyana, and of course the international supermarket things that belong to the Syrians and the Turkish. They always got all of the Caribbean foods. Caribbean and South American foods is interesting, and we're not capitalizing on this, so we need to do something about that. Okay, probably ain't gonna get to your right buddy, but hey, it was worth a try. So yeah, I'm gonna go write this essay. Thank you for watching and not minding my bare face. I really don't feel like, I haven't really felt like wearing that much makeup for the last, I feel like saying 2 years. Like, I have had foundation and I've probably used it 10 times when I went out. 10 times. Other than that, I just use concealer and I'm gone. And if I don't feel like, I just don't. But my eyebrows gotta be done though. They're not done now, but most of the time they gotta be done. So yeah, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Oh, what am I a part of in school? Should I make that a separate video? I feel it will, because this is already 13-14 minutes now, and it's like I've not been on YouTube for so long. I don't think nobody can sit down through this. So yeah, I will see you guys later. I'm doing this already. Bye guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video.